Welcome to the Condroz Rallye, the 42nd edition of this Belgian Classic. It's also the final round of the Belgian Rally Championship 2015. Unfortunately, the Belgian new champion, Freddy Loix, is not there, but here is Peter Thune as a co-driver for Frenchman Stéphane Lefebvre. Stéphane Lefebvre third after the opening loop.
Rallye du Condroz, conditions difficiles.
Rally of the Condroz, difficult conditions. Yes, even more difficult than I expected. I didn't get over the stages, and it was 10 days ago since I went over the stages, and the roads have changed. Sometimes I get surprised by some difficult conditions, and I slid off at the end of the first stage. What happened? I don't know. Maybe the grip just changed. So I wasn't going too quick. We hit some. The car is not that damaged, just the bumper and the boot. But it could have been very difficult. This is Vincent Verschuren with a new co-driver for this opportunity with Robin Bijsmans in the DS3.
30, links 40 binnen. Op rechts 10 naar voor. Rechts 10 naar voor, 150. Rechts 10 naar voor aan lamp. Rechts 10 naar voor aan lamp, 80.
Verschuren could still be second in the overall Belgian Rally Championship, but he needs a good result here. This is Chris Princeton. He absolutely adores this rally. And with his 208 R5, he wants to end the season in style. He has a good start, and he's second overall after the opening loop of 3 stages. Very spectacular driving by Princeton. Guillaume Dillet, the man who is in second for the moment in the Belgian Championship in the first rally with the R5 DS3.
Première fois avec la R5.
First time with the R5. How is it going? Well, it's going rather well. It's a very difficult, very slippery, but I'm having a lot of fun at the wheel of the car. And it's also the second place in the championship. Yes, exactly. But no, I'm using my joker here, so it's up to Vincent to attack very far. So I try to stay on the road. Here's Ivan Muller, the WTTC multiple champion, having a lot of fun at the wheel of the DS3, and another person having fun at the DS3 is Xavier Bush.
Xavier, première fois avec un R5.
Xavier, first time with the R5, how is it going? Oh, I'm discovering a real new car. It's I've tried several cars, the Xara, the C4, and now I wanted to do the WRC version of the DS3, but that didn't work out, so I decided to go for the R5, and it goes well. Davy Van Este in the Ford Fiesta R5 in his typical orange livery, having some difficulties to hang on to the leaders, 14th after the opening loop. Xavier Bonnier, first time with an R5 in over a year, and he's having an excellent start. He's well inside the top 10, and this is the leader, Cédric Charin, with the WRC version of the DS3.
D'où vient le choix de
Why did you go for the WRC version of the DS3 instead of the R5 that you're using the whole season? Well, I'm no longer of any consequence in the championship, and to go for this rally, I thought the WRC was the better choice. And we've talked about it with the team, and we went for this gift. This is really a gift for me. The team gave me, and for this one shot, this is the best car. A lot of spectators again. Fortunately, a bit more disciplined than during the other years. Xavier Bush in 5th after the opening loop of 3 stages. Vincent Verschuren attacking very hard to try and get the necessary points to finish in second in the championship.
Sluit en opent. Rechts 20 plus, sluit en opent. 200. Rechts 15 naar voor. Rechts 15 naar voor, 80.
Ça sont moeilijke omstandigheden.
Vincent, difficult conditions apparently. Yes, very typical for the Condroz, as it should be. It's very slippery, very treacherous, a lot of spectators. But we've done the first loop and it went well, and I'm happy. 4th in the standings, are you happy with that? Well, for the moment, yes, we didn't make any mistakes. So just a bit of a hard suspension, but we have to soften it up. But the tyre choice went well, and I think we had a good rhythm, no mistakes. And that's how it should be. Stéphane Lefebvre, a bit slippery in the opening stages, as you can see at the damage of the rear of the car. Multiple Belgian rally champion Peter Choon, now a co-driver next to the Frenchman, and they're in third after the opening loop. Just 4 seconds, not even 4 seconds behind Chris Prinsen and Peter Kaspers in their 2:08 R5.
Chris, tweede plaats, tevreden?
Chris second, happy? Yeah, very happy. We do what we can do. And I think that we can't do any better. It's very treacherous here, very greasy, slippery. Yeah, it's going well. How is the car here in these conditions? Perfect. Yeah. I think we have the right setup for I think we have the right tires as well. Yeah, I think I'm happy. Cédric Cherin and Rallye with the WRC. Really going for the win here.
50 mètres, gauche 33 coupé, léger bout. C'est le piège, gauche 33 coupé, léger bout. 50 mètres frein pour gauche 20 moins. Attention, piège, il y a de la boue, le gauche 20 coupé.
Very tricky conditions for Cherin and Lay. And they have 7.6 seconds in hand after the opening loop of 3 stages on Chris Prinsen in second, Stefan Lefebvre in third, Verschuren in fourth, and Busch still within half a minute in fifth. And it's up to the next loop of 3 stages. With the infamous Marchand and Wanzoul stages. A lot of spectators. Here's Vincent Verschuren, still attacking very hard with Robin Buijsmans in the car.
Niet verder rijden.
Oh, dat is te gevaarlijk, dat is te gevaarlijk. Dan kunnen we ons niet riskeren, dan moet je ons hier aan de kant staan.
And there went the central drive shaft in the DS3, and that was the end of the rally for Verschuren. The central drive shaft just broke at the front, and yeah, that was all they can do. I think we're only come 6 kilometers in the first stage and 21 kilometers in that stage, and then we had to do 2 more stages, so it wasn't possible to continue. So we have to retire. Kevin de Maarschalk with his smaller version of the Citroën, doing very well in 18th overall with his RC3 version. Jordan Tsedridis in the WRC, trying to hang on to the guys in front, but it's not easy. They have a lot more experience than him. And he's in 17th for the moment. Guillaume Dille, without the pressure of Vincent Verschuren taking points, he can drive a bit more liberated. He's an 8 overall, even though he made some small mistakes. Here's Xavier Bonnier in 5th.
Xavier, comment ça se passe pour vous?
Xavier, how's it going for you? Well, for the moment it's rather going well. I'm trying to set the car to my driving style. I'm not really consequent by the classifications, but they tell me they were doing well. I think the big cars are going back. I'm having fun. Here's the head of Citroën Sport, Yves Maton, in this local rally. The WRC version of the DS3, he's in 6th. Still damaged, the Lefebvre car. Still fighting for a position in the top 3, but then he has a puncture.
Droite 120 moins ferme, 110 moins TI. On n'a pas encore au milieu, hein. On a encore 12 km, 13 km. C'est derrière, ça va? Ouais. 200, droite 140.
Puncture at the rear, not too concerned, Lefebvre.
Stéphane, pneu crevé.
Stéphane, puncture, what happened? Oh, I don't know, somewhere in Marchand, 6 kilometers from the start of the stage. I think, I don't think what would we fit, probably a stone at the rear. And we've lost a minute on Prinsen. And then in the second stage, I was just trying to push too hard. We went off into a field and we had another puncture. So 2 punctures in 3 stages is a bit expensive, but it's not finished yet. That means that Groten now is up to 3rd position with his C4 WRC. Good result for Groten. Prinsen still fighting for the lead, but with his R5 version of the 208, it's difficult to fight against the World Rally cars. And Prinsen is 24 seconds behind, halfway through the opening day of the 42nd Condroz Rally. Still leading is Cédric Cherin, even though it wasn't always easy for him.
Allez, c'est pas grave, c'est pas grave, c'est pas grave. Non, en arrière. Allez, gars, c'est pas grave. On l'avait dit pourtant. Pas grave. 80 mètres frein porté avant droite 25 plus.
Co-driver and relay just a bit excited with what this happened. Impact at low speed, not too much damage to the DS3 WRC. So Charan still leading from Princeton, Groten now in third, Lefebvre in fourth, and Bonjean in fifth. Second half of the opening day, then 6 more stages, a repeat of the opening 6 stages of the day. And there's the ubiquitous Belgian waffle in the Condroz as well. A lot of people, especially around the service park in the center of Huy. Almost completely repaired now. Stéphane Lefebvre's car ready to take on the competition. Guillaume Didet trying to get to the front. He uses the next loop of 3 stages to get into 7th. Very promising debut with the DS3 R5. As is Xavier Bonnier's performance. Only his 2nd rally with the R5, the Fiesta. With Philippe Cuvelier as his co-driver. Good result for the Renties Fiesta. Stéphane Lefebvre trying to make up ground, then he lost after those punctures.
Droite 121 à fond, dans gauche à fond, 200, frein, quitte gauche 30, caché, corde, avant mur. 100, gauche 138 moins, tenir.
The motivated voice of Peter Chun pushing Stéphane Lefebvre back into 3rd position. But he's still almost a minute behind Chris Princeton. Did not lose too much time in this loop of 3 stages.
250 links op voor, rechts houden. En scherm tot 50 rechts in 31 kort. Dus stop op voor.
The gap now 29 seconds towards the leader. Still everything is possible in the Condroz Rally. 13 stages remaining after this loop. But for the moment it's still Cedric Charan leading. The WRC version of that sparkling DS3. And that was the end of the first half of this report. See you after the break. Welcome back in the Condroz Rally. We're at the end of the opening day, the final loop. And this is where it all goes pear-shaped for Chris Princeton in the opening stage of that final loop. He has a puncture. Princeton continues. But then he really has to stop and change the wheel.
Chris, lekker band.
Chris, a puncture, lost a lot of time. Yeah, I think we had a puncture in Marchand. I don't know where we had the puncture. It was shortly after the start. And it was a slow puncture, and we tried to continue. But then it was too tough. And because we had continued to the wheel was very small, and we had to push the car up to get the jack under the car. And then we damaged the brakes as well because of that. So we had to drive the next 2 stages without front brakes. So we lost a bit of more time there, and then we have to repair this. Princeton lost over 5 minutes and a lot of places and every chance to win the rally, of course. That means that Guillaume Diet moved up a place, and he's now in 6th.
J'imagine qu'il y a beaucoup de progrès.
I can imagine there's a lot of progress to make at the wheel of this car. Is this possible in one rally? No, not in rally already. I really learning the car. I'm learning a lot of things. I'm getting surprised. I think we need 2, 3, 4 rallies to really use this car as I should be. Xavier Bonnier overall now in 4th. Very strong opening day for Bonnier, who only drove 1 rally this year at the wheel of an R2 in the Wallonie. David Bonjean gained some positions in his C4 WRC as well, and is now on a virtual podium position. A bit unexpected. There he is. And with Prince and gone, Lefebvre is now in second, and he's under a minute behind the leader. And that leader is still Cédric Chorin. Cédric, apparently you touched something. Yeah, in the first long stage it was just a bit more mud than I expected, and we spun round and we hit something. We've lost some time, but I think it's a very positive first day. Exactly, with a lead of 55 seconds on Stéphane Lefebvre, Chorin couldn't be more happier. Bonjean is in third, Bonnier in fourth, and Yves Maton in fifth. Second day then of the 42nd Condroz Rally, the final round of the 2016 Belgian Rally Championship. 10 more stages to do on this second and final day. Still a lot of spectators. Jordan Cederidis going well now inside the top 10.
Comment ça se passe?
How is it going? Very treacherous rally. Oh, yesterday it was very hard. I think we need a lot more time to get some confidence. But then the confidence arrived. We understood how to use the car in these conditions. And we set some good times. And the day ended well yesterday. Today we started with very cautiously. But now they're pushing behind us to get inside the top 10. So I had to push hard to keep our position. And we went fifth time overall, so that's very good. Ivan Muller, not really used to these tricky conditions, and that had some consequences. Like this one. Just losing a bit of time here, Ivan Muller, and he's in 9th overall. With the R5 version of the DS3. Chris Brinson, after his loss of almost 5 minutes, at the end of the opening day, is still in 8th overall. Now just running around, giving the spectators something to look at. Very spectacular driver. Benoit Lahr in the oldest of World Rally cars, maybe at the start, the Skoda Fabia. He's in 5th, just under 5 minutes behind the leader. Always spectacular to see Benoit Lahr. Guillaume Deret continuing his apprenticeship at the wheel of the DS3 R5. Difficult for him now to make up places. He will be happy with this 6th overall. They've much too long straights for the R5. There's nothing we can do against the World Rally cars. With the long straights, we're on the limit, and they can go a lot faster than us. There's nothing we can do. The same goes for Xavier Bonnier, who loses some ground on the WRC cars in front of him. One of them is David Bonjean, who lost his 3rd place. He's now back into 4th. It's going very hard for that 3rd position. Yeah, it was, but we had some margin this morning, and then we changed the setup. We thought it would have been drier today, but it's still very treacherous, so we're a bit too optimistic. We went off, we lost 30 seconds, and now we're down to 4th, and I'll try to dive without thinking about the positions in the classification. In 3rd now, Yves Maton, the boss of Citroën Racing, I should say. We'll be very happy if he finishes in that position. Stéphane Lefebvre attacking hard, but he's in an R5. Without the 2 punctures of yesterday, this could have been another rally. Yes, absolutely. And then again, but it's very quickly today. It's very for the World Rally cars, so even after that, without the punctures, he would have gone very faster today, Cédric. I'm not a magician. I can't do anything special. I'm still with an R5, but that's part of the rally. It's more suited to the WRCs. Cédric Chorin not making any mistakes now, increasing his lead to 1 minute 20 after the first half of the final day.
Cédric, des routes chaises ce matin?
Cédric, dry roads this morning. That's good for you. Yeah, it's a bit more easy, so we can control the rally a bit more. So we can see what might happen. We still keep a good rhythm because I don't want to go too calm and regret afterwards that if we make another mistake that we went too slowly. So we're really going at a good rhythm now, and it pays off. And these are the standings with 5 stages to go. Chorin leading now at 1:20 in hand over Lefebvre. Maton in 3rd, Bonjean in 4th, and Bonnier in 5th. Final 5 stages then of the Condroz Rally, which was also a round of the Belgian Historic Championship. Stefan Stuyve was leading that championship, but he was unable to come to the Condroz. So he didn't win the championship. Stefan van Kemmel finished in 3rd. Princey with another Ascona in 2nd. And this is Pieter Jan Mayaert, the new Belgian Historic Rally champion. And he won the Condroz as well, but he had a small technical problem here with his escort. Quickly fixed it, and off he went, off to victory and the Belgian title. Final round of the Junior Championship as well, which was decided. Gert-Jan Kobus was one of the spectacular drivers. Unfortunately, he did not make it to the finish. Amory Double F, the new champion, trying his hand at the Adam R2 for the first time. The car he will be driving in 2016. Very good first rally with that car. And back to the front with the Bonjean finishing in 3rd after some gearbox problems for Yves Maton. Stefan Lefebvre finished an excellent rally in 2nd position, and this is the winner, Cédric Chorin. And a very emotional win for Cédric Chorin and co-driver Andrew Rallye, duly celebrated at the service park. I'm very happy, yes. If somebody would told me at the start of the rally, I wouldn't have believed it, because it's the first time with this car and I'm immediately into the rhythm. I was a bit afraid that it wouldn't work out, but the car worked perfectly. The team did an excellent job. And here we go, we won. Splendid. Cédric Chorin winning it from Stefan Lefebvre in 2nd, Bonjean in 3rd, Bonnier in 4th, and Maton still finished in 5th. And these are the final standings of the Belgian Rally Championship. Frederick's champion then, Guillaume Dillet, finishes in 2nd from Verschuren, Prinsen in 4th, and Chorin in 5th. And up to the top step of the podium, Cédric Chorin and Andrew Rallye, celebrated by all the fans there. And there was a final junior award as well for Romain Delay.
Romain Delay, c'est la plus belle victoire.
Romain Delay, the most beautiful victory of your career? Yes, there have been others in provincial historic rallies. And this is the very first on national level. It's I'm very happy with this win. Delay gets an entry to the Haspengouw Rally in 2016. That was it from the Condroz Rally 2015 and the Belgian Rally Championship 2015. See you next year.